Today we do this, tomorrow we are on something else, and that's what farming is all about. You make yourself a moving target. Yeah. So the truth of this, initially when we put up this, it was meant we wanted to make then somebody told me, why don't you put a floor? Why don't you put one here in Guinea? Then I found I have spent my money there.
I noticed you store your one. I don't know if you're getting to this. Hay is in
Open, yes.
You don't use like I would have assumed this was like your
like this. No, in fact, hey, if you go to Olpajeta, here in Nanyuki, hay is put in the open.
So even if it gets rained on,
it gets rained on, it dries. However, it's for preserving. You need to put it on roof, I said. But other than something on top to stop the water from getting in because of rotting, you don't need anything. And even the one on the side, you don't need to over-invest.
What about toxins?
Yeah, toxins
and molds.
Because of aflatoxin. He doesn't have that problem. If you remember, how did we used to dash the houses? We used to dash houses with grass, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the grass never used to rot the following year. It was always there. Grass is it's resistant. So long as the water doesn't stay there, it doesn't rot. If it touches it, it dries. Yeah. So you only need to put a roof on it. You can even keep some of the hay. It's only that now we've been having a problem because of the drought. Our hay will keep hay even for 5 years, and nothing happens to it.
Would you advise farmers to use the hay from where? Is it good for cows?
No. The one for
rice.
That's not even hay. That's straw. That's called rice straw. Maize straw and rice straw is not good for animals. If you want to use it, then you must take it to do a treatment.
Maize stalks or
I call them maize straws.
Okay.
You know there is maize. Maize, when you harvest maize and you cut it at when it has cobs.
Yeah.
And the cob, when you remove it, it has milk at the tip. That's the one you silage.
Yeah.
The moment you remove the maize and you leave it to dry, it's called maize straws. It's nothing other than feeders.
Yeah.
Cows don't digest. The only animal that knows how to digest that kind of product is a termite. Termite eats wood. They eat cellulose.
Yeah.
A cow doesn't eat. A cow is not a termite. It can digest cellulose. So what you do is now you take it to do a chemical treatment to make the cow be able to digest. And you have to be very careful because that chemical you add, it also destroys cow's teeth and bones. So rice straws is a feeder. If you want to use it, rice straws, wheat straws, maize straws, you do a good food, but you can use a little bit of it as a feeder material. Just a feeder, not supplement, feeder material.
Not even
feeder.
Any nutrition.
No nutrition value. How many? Do we eat feeders when we are at home? Yeah. What do we eat ourselves? You eat kitu unajua haina value, but just to chikiria. To chikiria jioni. Yeah.
One
About the chicken, how do you reduce the cost? Because it seems like when it comes to feeding is probably the biggest cost.
Yeah, it is the only cost actually.
It's the only cost.
Other than the capital.
And so you can't. Is there any way to reduce that cost? Like if anything you can grow and feed them.
You can do your own manufacturing, but chicken feed is very, 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 very critical. You have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, you get it wrong, the milk is the eggs are smelly. They don't have good color. They don't have good taste. What you do your mathematics. This is business.
Mathematics.
Just do business, do mathematics. How much do I use to feed 1,000 pack? How much do I sell my eggs? Pack. Subtract this minus this. Am I in money? Yes. I'm not in money? No.
Yeah.
Simple. I can tell you, 1,000 chicks on a bare minimum give you 100,000 shillings per month. Bare minimum. But then you also have to know the laying. When they start heading towards below 65 to towards 60% to 50, you sell. You sell them as meat. So usually you'll find the layers, they take about 24 months hours, the ones we have, they lay for 24 months. By then you are hitting 24 months. So it's usually like this. The money goes up, hold a plateau, go down, but you have to make sure that your break even is proper. So it's a question of input output. There is no stream. If you are making money, you are making money. You are not making money, you are not. Chicken is easier to know whether you're making money or not than a cow. Because a cow, before it gives you a calf, is 2 years. In between, you are feeding it. A cuckoo, you can choose to buy 1 day old, you can choose to buy pullets which are 16 weeks, and then they just come, you feed them for 2 weeks, then they start laying. So it's up to you to say which route you want to go. But you can tell whether you are making money or not. It's very, very simple. It's very simple. But it's chicken, you have to manage them more carefully than cows.
So you're recommending just to do, okay, at least what you guys do is you buy the concentrates.
We buy the food. We buy the food. Right now,
It's
we buy
easier
the
to
food.
buy.
It's easy to buy. You
Easier,
see,
no stress.
you put it
Just
strain,
select
you
a
put too
company.
much strain on yourself.
I'm not
And
a
then-
chicken farmer, so
No, I'm not.
sounds like there are people here who know. Me, I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We are saying, as a farmer, you put yourself do too much strain. We have machines for making chicken feed, but we know when to make and when to get out. When we find that the cost of making is too much, we buy. So long as we break it. And the good thing with chicken, when the price of food is up, the price of eggs are up. When the price of food goes down, the price of eggs goes down. So you know, the rest of it is now. Yeah,
Back to the question of minstrels. I've seen some
these are boreholes.
I've seen some farmers
Yeah.
advising others to use to preserve meat stock using urea.
Yes, that is it. That's what I was avoiding the complication. But you use urea to actually store minstrels.
Yeah.
You chop, you mix it with urea, then the urea breaks the cellulose to digestible material that the cows can be able to digest. Not that they have a lot of nutrition value, but it is the cow can be able to digest.
Okay.
But then you have to use urea. So even the moya
Straws.
straws, if you want to use them, chop them, put them through, put urea, a bit of water, silage them in tubes, then you can feed. That way, but when you feed it directly, there's nothing you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So from here now, that's where we started our initial machines for cows. Then from here now we are on the dairy side. So again, biosafety is important. So now from here, our story for cows started here. We started with Kidogo, then we moved on here. There's a water tank. This water tank here is 200,000 liters because water is everything for animals. The other one there is about 180,000 liters underground. Then we have another one for 150,000 underground. Then we have overhead, the ones on top. Yeah. But the idea is store water because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. You can tell this place is hot, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and it's not started. It's still warm. So here we keep fish. We keep tilapia fish a bit. You can see them. Yeah. So we do fish farming. This we started many years ago. Mainly domestic consumption for our family, and then whatever is excess we sell. So the fish is we just keep it as a side dish. There was
any correlation?
no. We just started it. This was the first thing we did when we came to this place. We did this. We did that unit for the calves, and that unit, and then this one. And then initially we used to do chicken farming. Yeah, the Kenya.Meved chicken. That's why you find all this upstairs, which we have now demolished and opened it up to animals. Then also there were chicken. We used to do chicken farming initially, Kenya.Meved chicken eggs. Then we abandoned, we went to dairy, then now we have gone back to chicken. Yeah.
What is the cause and value of the greenness?
The greeniness is the algae that tilapia eat. You know, tilapia, they eat algae. This is the green you are seeing. By the time you come in the evening, it will have been cleared because that's what they feed on. Yeah. They feed on it. They feed on algae.
So you know.
Yeah? What? No. The algae grows itself because we also feed them. Because of the sun, the algae just grows. Yeah. But sometimes we empty when it's too thick. We remove. We introduce new water, fresh water. Yeah. Because again, if it's too thick, they are not able to breathe. They don't get oxygen. So you have to keep removing it and shaping it. Yeah. So we harvest every 8 months. We harvest the fish. Yeah, 8 months.
What kind of weights?
This is tilapia.
What weights? Like how?
Weight table size. Table size about 800 grams.
Okay.
We are able to get that between half a kilo to 800 grams. This one takes about 200. The other one 200.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is another groundwater tank, and inside here is a store.
Okay.
And then those were our initial solar system.
Yeah.
We started with that one, then we went to this one, then now we do the mega one. So this is where we control because of the fluctuations, we control the temperature. So this is where we keep our animal records. At an instance, you can tell how many cows are we milking, how many bulls are there, how many cows are dry. Right now we have 30 milkers, 26 dry cow, 4 fresh, pre-fresh, and then the havers at different levels and the bulls. So it keeps changing, and we keep this record. This record is important. Then we also keep the health issues. This is where we say when were the animals vaccinated, when are they due for vaccination, and then when the county government comes, they bring their vets. This is where they come and check. So they tell us there is an outbreak of foot and mouth. You have to vaccinate your cows. Yeah, that's very important for
And
you.
you capture this and keep it.
Yes, we capture, keep it. But no, this we write, but it's captured in a computer. Yeah, it's all computerized, and the record for every cow is computerized. Here we choose here cuckoo, broilers. Like now, I think that's what they are doing. We are talking about mixing, eh?
Yeah.
You see, if you want to make your dairy milk, these are the machines typically you need. You need a mill because you buy cotton cake, you buy sunflower cake, you buy everything in cake form, other than the mixed jams and the other things that are ready. Then when you mill, then you bring them to a mixer. This mixer can mix 500 kilos per every hour. So it mixes, then you put it in bags. So you'll find like now here we are doing a mixing of even the food we buy. We sometimes top them up on 1 or 2 things if we feel there's something that is missing, but that has to be done through a mixer. So this mixer also has a magnet, captures all the any metallic things and make sure that nothing goes to the cows. Because again, there's a disease called hardware disease. Eh?
Yeah.
I don't know whether you've come across it, where cows love eating nails and wires. Yes.
And to your cows, have you installed the hardware disease magnet?
Yes, we put the magnet, but the magnet doesn't, the borus magnet, but it can prevent you 100%. So you have to prevent. Because you see, the borus magnet is in the stomach, but you see the wire can pierce anything before the stomach.
Yeah.
So the only thing is the borus magnet stops is the wire going into the blood system, but it doesn't stop it from piercing anything along the way. So the best thing is to try to capture it early. Yeah, we've lost a few cows sometimes on basic on hardware disease, but over time we have known how to handle it. Yeah. So you know how you put the borus magnet? Eh? Yeah, you just open the animal's mouth and then pop. It's the size of a battery. And you push it into the stomach. It's a magnet, and it's able to capture metals.
So here you mix feeds according to the animals you're giving.
Yeah, according to the animals and what high yielders and also what we want to achieve. We mix when we have ingredients. We do chicken. We have the chicken formulary. We buy the ingredients and everything. We are able to mix. If it is for pigs, we have the formulary we mix. If it is for the calves, we have the formulary we mix, and for the new calves, we have the formulary we mix. Yeah. So it depends on what we are dealing with at the time. Yeah.
Is it possible to share the formula?
Yes, it's possible. It's not a secret. We can ask my wife to give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing we keep secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we believe that even if I tell you, you are not going to come and start farming here. And
Yeah.
even if you come farming here, the market is unexisted. Yeah. I think sometimes we limit our intelligence. If our teachers refuse to teach us because we take
They know.
nobody will take your knowledge away.
Yeah.
So this is where we have the havers, the young calves. Here we keep both bulls and the bulls and havers together.
Yeah.
Then we keep weighing them. You feed them this at the hardening area. This after milk. Then you weigh them every week. They are supposed to be gaining at least 1 kilo to 1.2 kilos every day. So if it doesn't happen, there's a problem.
Or do you feed them?
We feed them on the normal food, silage mixed with hay and all that.
Yeah.
The normal food, and then we give them concentrate and we give them minerals.
Okay.
These ones they come here when they are from 3.5 months, and they stay here until they are 6 months. Yeah. But they are different ages. These ones are different ages. You see that is for June. This is for May.
You don't use mineral blocks or?
We don't use mineral blocks mineral block for minerals because the mineral block has too much carrier material. So the best thing is to use the powder.
Okay.
Yeah, the cow will never overeat.
Okay.
So you just do it. Mineral salts, mineral blocks is just something to keep the cow busy.
Right.
I went to Gibinguri.
Yeah?
Hii ni nia kuku. From west ya kuku. Gibinguri. Will you advance just pale wanamixia chakula. Let's say anaunda tani moja. Anachukua kama 72 ya hiyo. Ana mix na. Is it advisable?
To mix with the droppings ya kuku.
Oh, dropping.
No, it's not advisable. You know what it does? I'll tell you. A chicken doesn't urinate, isn't it? Yeah. What does it do? It passes through poo, isn't it?
Yes.
So what does the poo of chicken contain? Urea. Uric acid. Actually, uric acid. Uric acid is a killer for cows. It removes. It breaks down its calcium. Calcium is the teeth and the bones. So, poo ya kuku, take it to the farm.
To add on that, there's somewhere kama ukienda kununua ng'ombe Gibinguri, be precise. Akijua unakuja kuchukua ng'ombe, don't know the amount of urea wanaweka. Unaona hiyo ng'ombe anakamuliwa, ukienda anakamua futu ukiona kabisa. But ukienda nyumbani 2 days anakamua 5 liters.
Yes.
For commercial purpose. Yeah. Is it advisable?
If you buy a cow, don't buy a cow that is being milked. That's the foolishness. Foolishness number one, buying a cow that is, I know. Buy a cow you don't know and I don't know it. I only know the mama. So buy a haver that is in cow. Never have cow. And we don't sell mature cows because that's not fair. Why would I sell a mature cow? It's either because it's giving me problems, not because it's doing well. Yeah. So it's like marrying somebody who was married by somebody. And the person giving you is the woman is ready to give the man away. Why would he give him away? So buy always something I don't know and you don't know. I don't want to tell you. So but otherwise I will be wasting my chances of selling cows to you. So we keep a bull in the farm for cows that are difficult to consume. But others yes, inseminating on the farm. Oh, yeah, 100% because we can
Freak view. Freak view.
So we have an inseminator on the farm. We have agreed with him, and then he has a success. If it's a haver, he gets commission. If it's a bull, he gets half commission.
You don't use.
So we pay him for the young ones we use sex, but for the mature one we use conventional. But we pay him on higher when he produces, he gets a haver, and less when he gets a bull. And we pay him on success rate. Yeah.
Is the formula to do that?
Yes, you timing. When do you give your semen? If you give your semen at the first sight of heat, you get boobs.
Yes. So you take how many hours?
There is a calculation. You go towards the end. I can get the details from you. You go towards the end. So the longer you take, the higher the chances of a female. But if you go beyond a certain level, then you lose. So it's a timing. Even in human beings, that's what happens. See, there's a way of determining a gender, boy, girl. So it's an issue of timing. Yeah, timing. That's the same timing that you use in animals. So if you got huyu vetu wa kwenu anakuja, the cow hit, they put boom. Or they come very late, nothing.
So question about the structures. What should we think
What is the
of?
best structures for cows?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you. This is where we started.
Okay.
This was the wisdom of longer time ago. This is how we were advised to do. But this is not the best structure. So I'll show you now what is supposed to be the correct structure. So these cows are being milked. So this is our maternity.
Dry cow.
The cows that are calving down.
Yeah.
This is where they come. Either a cow is calving or it's a little bit limping. We use soft material for sleeping. Yeah. This is rice husk.
Okay.
Yeah, rice husk. This is the best way to keep cows, but it's expensive. Okay. Yeah.
So you only use it
for only cows that really have issues.
Is that sickness or what?
Yeah, the ile iko pale. It's a block. It's leg. So we are now holding it. Or the one that has
something like a goiter.
Yes. Oh, that is assist. So we are holding it there. We see how it's going to do. If it doesn't work, we cut it. That's why our son was saying. No, they are not sick. These are cows that have calved down.
Yeah.
Calved down. Majority of them are cows that zimezaa ama ziko karibu kuzaa, but we have one sick cow there. We have kept there. And the sickness we have to check what it is, otherwise we don't mix with the others.
Yeah.
It should be something that is not contagious. This is rice husk. We remove it once a week. For comfort, right? Yeah, for comfort. Yes. For heavy cows, yeah.
What do you remove?
We take it to the farm. Bolea. Very good. Yeah. I will show you when we go on that side. I'll show you. So these are milking parrots. You see here, we water. Hatuoshangi ng'ombe na towel. We spray it with water. Water is sprayed. Water is compressed and sprayed to the cows under and washed with the hand. Then you dip these chemicals. The reason is because the towel carries disease from one cow
to another.
The other one. So we don't use that. But then the water that comes is already heated. It's already warm. We use biogas to heat the water, and then the water is pumped with the pump. That's what they use for cleaning the cows. Yeah. Like now they are preparing for milk at midday. Yeah.
So ukiosha hakuna kupanguza.
Ukimaliza, you dip this, then you put in the clusters. That's all.
Hii ni liquid kuna ukianza na ukimaliza.
Kwanza ukimaliza. You know it. Yeah.
Question, I'm missing something. Hizi ni nini?
Hii dawa ni ukianza you dip. You first of all clean, then you dip this. Then you milk. When you are finished, you dip the other one so that it makes sure that the cow doesn't get mastitis.
Yeah. Instant milk on machine?
No. We use machines for milking. We use clusters.
Okay.
We use
Clusters and machines?
These pipes.
For milking?
Yeah?
The blue one.
They are used to, one is for before milking, the other one is after milking.
What is the name of
the company? Yeah, there's a name of the company. I can get you the company that. Let me see whether I can get the bottle.
So this is before. These just make a post.
This is the post.
Post.
It's from Ocean.
Social chemical.
Yeah. You buy the post and
Three and the four.
yeah. Yeah. The 150. This one is where the milking machine is, and also where we put water. Yeah, we have another milking machine. So our milking machine can milk about 10 cows, but here now we are milking only 10. Then we also milk. You can even tell the calves are saying it's time to milk.
So
They can hear the calves.
calves are fed how many times a day? 3. How many liters?
Averagely, we are doing 20. Average for the whole farm.
I'm saying about the feeding the calf.
Oh, okay. You are talking about feeding cows. It also depends on the age. Now, when they are like this,
Yeah.
these ones were born the day before yesterday.
27 yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when they are born, they take 9 liters.
9 liters.
Yeah, 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon.
That is colostrum.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they eat diarrhea?
No, they would. 3 in the morning, 3 sasaba, 3 jioni.
What is the timing for the?
Then they do that for 2 months.
For 2 months.
Then you drop it to 2. Then from there, get out. By that time, you are already giving them minerals.
Yeah.
You already are feeding. Like these ones are not being fed; they are small.
Yeah.
And you give it water. Then you weigh them. Then you keep weighing them. And then when they are this age, after 7 days, you dehorn them.
You dehorn using chemical or
you
what?
use a chemical.
What is the name of the chemical?
And you can get the dehorning chemical. I can give you the name. You can get.
And what the rhythm of feeding the mother?
Yeah.
The rhythm of feeding them.
Yeah, the mothers they have their own. We have their own details.
Like 8 in the morning.
We milk when we milk at night. They are fed. Then again at midday they are fed. And then so we feed them 3 times in a day. Yeah.
We're not so satisfied.
All the animals are not fed at the same time.
No, we feed them at the same time but different ways.
They are different.
For milkers we make
High yielders.
the high yielders, blah blah blah.
The havers.
The havers,
Hey, yielders ni gani?
the ones that produce 25 to 40 liters. You see now, these ones we keep them until they are 3 months. Yeah? By the time it moves after 3 months, it is feeding properly and taking. I know people you say water, you give too much water, they will get tumbo kumbwa and they will urinate blood. Lies.
That's a lie.
Lies. The only thing you never do, the pressure you use for milk should never be used for water. Because that way they are not able to judge whether they're taking water or milk. So upper we never put milk. The one for milk is a bottle. So you never use the 2. Because when you use the 2, you now confuse the animal. So you see now this is already eating milk. See, it's already feeding. You see, yeah. You see, this is already, she's already feeding. Yeah. This is July 21st.
July, August,
September now. Now she's already telling you, I'm ready to go.
To move.
Yeah, to move. By that time, you now, unaona hana pepe zimeenda.
Yeah.
Go.
Ile chemical
unapata.
What's the essence of dehorning them?
No stress of kuchoma. Hiyo tulikuwa tunalalisha ng'ombe chini tunachoma Na chuma. No.
Imepitwa na wakati.
Oh, that was.
Unatumia cements gani? Za kampuni gani?
We use cement from wherever we feel it's good.
So
Because
there is
all
no
these
specific.
Cement,
Yeah.
All these cement are the same. They come from the same. You know, the bulls are the same. But we use more American and Canadian cement.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
CRI.
yeah. So if you see, like, you know, this is positive. Pombe hana. Tumeisha. What's wrong with horns? We don't like horns. Oh, not like Uganda. You don't like horns.
Using open fields.
Because
Uncle.
they fight a lot.
For fighting, yeah.
You don't know about farming.
So when they move from that side,
Yeah.
the havers come here. Yeah? They come here, then we now go on feeding them. Yeah.
Is that? I thought it was on it.
No. These are
As the bulls.
These
Yeah.
are the bulls. Then the bulls, we keep them here.
Yeah.
So we separate them. So these ones, we keep them here
Yeah.
until now they acquire weight. Where we go happy, so then they acquire weight. By now, they are already starting to show heat. They show heat even at 8
These
months. They started showing heat at 8 months.
But you can't serve them.
No.
Aye.
You only
Yeah,
have
so-
1.5 years or 350 kilos, whichever comes first. We serve them when they are 1.5 years or 350 kilos, whichever comes first.
What would be wrong?
Yeah?
What would be wrong?
Serving too early, when they don't go.
Or they don't grow up.
It's like a small girl giving birth. You have
The
determined her
stress.
growth.
Yes.
So you don't gain anything.
Where do you weigh the cows?
Where do we get the cow?
No weighing.
Weigh. You weigh with the weighing. Weight is about the weight, and it tells you how many kilos.
Like this one. How much does one go for?
Not this one. We don't sell.
You don't sell these ones.
No. These are babies. So these are bulls.
Yeah.
Bulls. These are the ones we ginger. These are the ones we cut. At 1 year we slaughter them. Then 1 year. 1 year. 1 year exactly. Like now that one is material. That's one material for slaughter. Okay. Yeah. That is material for slaughter.
And for the heifers, have you registered them?
Yes, we do. Yeah. And most of our havers, they are pedigree, super pedigree. So now when the havers move from there, they come here. Now, they have seen the tractor. So they come here. Then here, this is where we get. When they now go on heat,
Yeah.
this is where we monitor heat and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
So these are young ones.
You keep some for future.
Yes, we retain. You see, I was talking about before.
Yeah.
You see, like that one,
Yeah.
they didn't respond. So that one we have to cut it with a wire.
Okay.
The Kenyan ile chwa. So different. Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
It's a whole mobile. So, yeah. These are bulls.
These are bulls.
These are bulls only. So, but you don't castrate them because so that they can grow. Because when you castrate, you judge the growth, and now you castrate, you have to keep them longer now. Yeah. So that they can get
How often do you deworm the cows? Yeah.
It's a periodic thing. There's a chart.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the woman.
Okay.
But for the big animals,
Yeah.
once it comes down,
Yeah.
you do one.
Okay.
When it is being milked.
Okay.
So
What about withdrawing
this is
milk?
my son's story. Yeah. Are they?
Once you deworm, do you have to withdraw all you use?
Yes. We withdraw the milk.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can't even be used for making yogurt. You can't.
Okay.
This is our story of goats
And the sheep.
and sheep. So these are his goats.
Yeah.
These are his kids. And he's playing around with the genetics.
Yeah.
Those are my daughter. These these are my daughters.
Yeah.
These are his kids. I tell him my daughters are twice the size of his kids, and they are the same age. You see, you don't be to go to know. So, but he says these ones these are pure daughters. These are 3 months old.
Wow.
All these 2 kids are 3 months. Even those ones are 3 months kids.
3 months.
Even the babies. We have just taken them from the mothers. Now the mothers are going on. So this here we do. You might get interested in something you don't know.
Yeah.
So this is what he is trying. This is the Gara goat. You know the Gara?
Yes.
He is working on the Gara. We are doing Gara pure and Gara mixed with Kenyan Alpine. We want to see which comes best. Then what he wants to do, after he's getting some good breeds, he wants to import a boar from South Africa and then take it to serve them and take the meat higher. This is the pure, this is the Kenyan, they are called Gara. Yeah. They are very good in meat, but the growth is, they are smaller in size. So this will keep the sheep, but these were original tradition. You know the older generation of sheep.
Yeah.
But if you look here, you see now we have introduced a bit of doba.
Yeah.
This doba.
Yeah.
These are 4-month doba.
Wow.
Yeah, this one. And those ones are his sheep and they are his goats. So me, I am specialized in this. These are 4 months. 4 months. Those ones are 3 months. This is where we are trying the inbreeding, where we have a bit of traditional goat and alpine, Kenyan alpine. Then we are mixing them with a Gara, and the growth is better because these ones have a lot of milk. Gara has a lot of meat. So this is a project we are testing. This is in our hands. When it works, you hear we were told it will be taken away if it works. Even the chicken, that's what I did. I started the chicken. Then when it worked, she took it away. My son started the heater. When it works, she takes it away. Then no, we don't milk. Initially we used to milk. In fact, when I introduced this, we were milking. After some time, I said no milking. No, it's too much work. So that's why we want to turn them into meat purpose. So we are testing this. So if it works, we want to have goat about 300 and the Domba 300. But Domba, that one standing, even if you talk to me now, we can only talk. That's a male. We can only talk about 35,000.
Wow. How old? 4 months. 4 months. 4 months. Yeah, I told it.
Yeah. We can only talk that.
I know.
Yeah, we
They
can
go even higher.
A full, ikifika 1 year, 45.
Yes. That's something I'm sure of.
45.
Zile za Kenyatta.
Zinakuanga express.
Zile za
import South Africa.
From South Africa.
zile za Uhuru nilisikia ni 45. Zile zilikuwa zinaibiwa.
Unajua unaonanga mtu ameweka kitu hapo. Unasema ni haina value.
Kitu nafanya kuwa that valuable ni bado haijakuwa common Kenya ama
tu kunyonya.
Na tena miti yake.
The Domba. The Domba is like this one. I bought the maize from. I bought the stock from Kisenian. And then it was 25,000 for a female. 40,000 for a male. It is 1 year. If you import from Uganda is very good in this, and they are doing much better than Kenya. But a Ghana male from imported from South Africa, the price is you can. So even when you eat it, you feel guilty. Because it is utakula pesa. You are eating money.
So this biogas or
But the good thing with goats, one cow feeds 5 goats, 5 sheep, 5. The kodo, they eat less. They sleep more and they convert better. But one cow feeds 5. So that's why we want to play around with this whole business and see how it works. And if we do, we will be selling meat cuts at the gate. You come, you pick the meat. You come, pick mugu, pick babu, you go out. We don't do the roasting. Because the roasting goes with that thing I said I don't know.
Ini biogas.
This is a biogas unit. I hope you are not tired.
No.
But if I'm not tired and I'm twice your age, what will you do?
I can't be tired. I'm really enjoying.
So that's biogas. This is where we feed. This is the biogas unit. That's a 24 cubic. We have another one of that too, but they are not even coping with the poop we have. We have. So this is our sheep. This is where we have. You know, I'm selfish because I'm the boss.
Yeah.
So these were original kodon. You know the original doba. In a tradition. You know the one you get from outside there. Now what we have done, we have introduced a doba from South Africa, the South African doba, to crossbreed with them. Yeah, and the babies that are coming are nice. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. This is the crossbreed. Yeah. So you see, it's not a proper black head. Yeah, it's not a proper black head. But it's a mix kidogo.
But the size will be big.
But the size will be bigger than the mothers. Yeah. And the meat is very tasty. Very and soft. Now, this is the Rio Doba. This is the Rio Doba. These are South African Doba. These are females. I don't know whether I can get one of the guys to steer them because they are eating. This if you see them, they are big. The male is big.
Who have money? This is a lala.
Is it the male? Is it the male? No, not the male. The male is this one.
The black head?
The black head.
Wow.
No, that is the male. That's about 1.5 years.
What about the weight?
Nobody has tried. But your guess is as good as mine.
It's around 100.
It's about 100.
So you remove the fur?
No, they save themselves.
Oh.
Like you see this one, they drop. They drop themselves. Yeah?
Gradually toke ati mara moja.
Inaanguka tu huko.
You don't want to harvest?
No. You see, look at those females. And they are not pregnant. Tumetoa watoto the other day.
1 year.
They are 1.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the one we are using for breeding. That one. That's the breeding. You're breeding one. The maid. The one you're using to breed the tradition. That one. It's also the same age with the other one.
Is it too heavy for them?
No, it is too heavy for them. No, we are going to the cow.
Oh, okay.
You are not guru. People were buying. Zilikuwa zinakuwa. So the Silage goes to the farm. Yeah? It's the one we use for doing Nepia. Yeah, now the Nepia is on that side.
Kwa iko green sana.
Na wakati wa kiangazi mvua huko imenyesha juu.
Bado ndio hiyo bado break ni rare
So hizi zilikuwa odd sheds.
Now I was telling you about who was asking me about that house and how it was invaded. So nikamjengea hii. So now she's moved the chicken there. Now, but she has refused to remove those ones. So I need to do another shape. This takes 8,000 baht. 8,000 baht. You can see. Okay, I'll open for you to see. But you can see a bit of it from here. So you see water, food, then eggs come out.
This you got it locally made?
This one, somebody imported. Okay, they are available. You can buy locally, then or you can import.
China, yeah?
Yeah, but these are China. But they are there. They are available. Yes. So we correct the eggs once a day.
pure layers.
Sasa hapa ni layers. So this is.
But I'm doing.
They come from China. They are assembled in the farm.
Kama saa hii layer chick kenchi kwa naambia watu.
Sometimes me I prefer buy. I don't want the headache of the co-op. And now you are not in trade, so you are just a farmer. So buy. You always have to put the money. It's just like cars. Many people like importing cars. But if you look at what you save, you may as well just walk, look at the car, say it's good.
Lights zinakuanga on throughout the night.
No. The lights go off at 10.
At 10.
Yeah, then they are up at 11, at 5 in the morning. They sleep.
Kakeji moja kanachukua nini ngapi?
Keji moja, unajua keji moja ni kutoka hapa mpaka pale iko Shuma. This is 96 bags.
Wow.
Between here and there.
Okay.
At one line. No. Between this
hii chuma na ile chuma ingine.
And the other one. The other one stud to the other stud is 96.
And the egg is just very.
The egg is just good. You wanted to see. You know the problem of chicken, you can't go in. Because of biosafety. But you can see from this. Biosafety is the biggest problem with chicken. They are more delicate than cows.
Very delicate.
You only need to bring something small, they drop.
Na si moja zinafuatana.
Zinakuwa mingi. Then you had my son saying all the time.
500. Moja tu inamaliza yote.
So, does it make sense? We started with 150, a cage of 150, then we went to cages of 400, then we brought 3,000, then we now went for 6, then we went for 11,000. We don't last.
This
is
8,000.
8,000.
So the other ones destroy or you just add on?
We keep adding in. Like now, those ones we are 3,000, these are 8, that's 11. So we want to remove them from here, so we have to do a unit like this. Then we turn that into offices and other money. Then we bring the chicken, all of them down. You see now, it's easier when they are on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah. You can put more. And then you invest less.
So all the manure goes to...
All the manure goes to the farm. You were telling me about feeding the cows with the chicken droppings. You see, why people do that is when you do depleter, You know, depleter is when they are on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, they pour a lot of food
Yeah.
onto the ground.
Yeah.
So that's why people chunga, they see, they give cows.
Yeah.
But these ones, there's nothing that you can pick. Everything is on the trough.
Okay.
So poo, what comes out on the other side is really waste. They have digested.
Not even good for pigs.
Not good for nobody.
Really?
They have nothing.
Good for soil.
It's good for your farm.
The plant.
You know why people used to do that? You know when you use depleter, kuku inaangusha. So because there's a lot of wastage, then you sieve it. But if you actually on a cage system, you don't need that.
How many times do you feed it in a day?
They get it in the morning, then they will be fed at around 5, twice a day. So this place will be only opened. They have left it open because we were here, but normally it's closed. Nobody can enter because you want to safeguard your eggs. That's your money.
Yeah.
That's your money. That's your money. So if you leave it open, then people will take your money.
Wenye ulisema uko na mbuzi 100 lakini uko Nairobi unapiga tu simu.
Yeah, there are person responsible with the key. When he opens, they pick all the eggs, and they come with the clothes that they don't carry them in the pocket. And then we have put a lot of CCTV. We have a lot of CCTV cameras. We have a lot of CCTV cameras. So you put it in your pocket. I can see it in a robe. I see it on my phone. I say, what is that you have put in the pocket? It's a deterrent. Anyway, you know in the way we like to move a card. So this has solar on top. This whole
all of it.
Yeah, all of it. All of it. This one we also want to put solar on.
So let me understand. Do you have electricity around here?
Yeah?
Do you have electricity?
For Kenya Power? Yes, on the other side. But all the power is exported on the other side. So the whole roof is solar. We produce solar.
Wow.
If it goes on the other side, you mix it.
Dona ng'ombe. Hiyo ng'ombe imesimama. Ya white. Wait. Wow. These are so huge.
Look at these people.
They have not met.
We've got to them.
No, I can understand why.
Hiyo sana ulikuwa unasema ni ideal structure.
This is the ideal way.
There's a lot of direction after
Yeah, no, you can feel it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can even come with a stool and sit. I usually sit here until midnight.
Na hizi fries unaweza zicontrol aje? They seem to be so many.
What the fry?
Yeah.
The fry there is very little you can do during the wet season. And what actually brings fries is the chicken.
Okay.
Chicken is the main problem. We only try to control for animals, for cows.
Yeah.
You put it is called what, spot on. The one you give on top of the back,
Okay.
so it doesn't give the cows problems. So you see the cows as chappy. See, they look cool. They are not chappering too much.
Yeah.
There are no flies on the cows. They are kidog. But flies during the wet season, there is nothing you can do.
These are high.
How many cows?
Yeah. This one is for 56 animals. But I want you to know, they walk on mat, they sleep on mat. That mat is pricey. Yeah. It's very pricey.
Yes.
This is imported from Germany. Each one is 18,000. Kenya shillings. The one they are sleeping and the one they are walking in. But then the guarantee is 40 years. 40 years.
The warranty.
Warranty is 40 years. It will not change. That piece is 18,000. Okay, so you can imagine the whole of this. So it's a few millions of shillings. Yes. But then the good thing, it will prevent the damaging of the hooves and damaging of the house. So all the water now goes under. You see, there is no susu. It goes all the way down to the farm. Yeah.
Oh, it's porous.
Yes. No. We have mutaro. We have a drainage system underground. Yeah. So it was constructed, but now you can feel the coolness. You see what we do? It's properly ventilated. Then outside it's properly ventilated. So whoever was asking me how this is the modern way of putting cow housing, this is it. And then because of putting solar panels on top, no heat gets in. So the cows are cool. So even this, what we are proposing, we want to bring the cows out of here, then knock off, do goat and sheep farming on this side. Then we do, because we bought this land, we do another unit in place for cows. Then we move the cows on this side. So you see the cows are quiet, they are noisy, and so these are milkers. These ones are being milked. That's why they are crowding here, because they are usually milked here. And they have already finished eating, so they are waiting. These ones are dry cows. They are waiting to get to the period of now being coming down. Those ones at the extreme end are hay. The havers now, that group is the one that we sell. Now if you want to buy, now on that side. After they have been confirmed, they are 4 months, 3 to 4 months, then the price is, minimum we take is 300,000. And right now we have orders, we have pending orders about 35.
Wow.
Pending. And they are both taken all over Kenya. Yeah?
They are put in advance?
They have, actually there are people who have paid them in advance. So we do breeding.
How do you feed these?
Yeah?
How do you feed them?
How do we feed them? How?
As in hay?
Yeah, it depends. If it's this one,
Yeah.
you find they take a lot of hay and a bit of oats and very kidogo silage. Those ones they take more silage, they take hay, and then we put a bit of concentrate.
Okay.
That is the daily meal.
Yeah.
So it depends on what animals you are talking about.
And you feed twice a day or?
Yeah, we feed them twice a day. Morning and evening. Very early in the morning. Very usiku. You actually do usiku, saa saba, na sasa mkienda kulala.
And how many times do you milk?
So milking and feeding both.
White cloth. So the dry cows don't do white sometimes.
No. Otherwise you must make them too fast. Where class number 1? Where? Neke. Kama ni wanafunzi wengi.
Better than you guys.
Oh yeah, tutafanya exam. In terms of what? When they work on it, or when they eat. They don't eat cement because you give them. Because you see when they are eating, because of when there's a bit of concentrate, they rubber, they keep. That's why you find it.
But it doesn't.
But it's really true. No. Cleaning once a day.
So naenda wapi?
When they move it in the morning, they take it to the biodigester for biogas. That's what manually. But the rest of it, the wash out goes to the I'll show you when they get on the outside. The wash out goes on the outside.
So when you cannot afford the cows for now, how do you start?
You start small. You saw where we started. You can start with the bow. Yeah, you just start with yourself. Let me tell you, even here, this was an advance. Where the chicken place, the building, was our original farm, cow house, cow shed. It was just wood. Just start at your own pace. Start with your one cow. Don't rush. This is a marathon. It's not a 100 meters rush. That's small. Learn how to do it. Make mistakes. Correct. Make mistakes. And there's nobody who learns from the other. Everybody has their own. So you can pick a little bit ideas, and don't always go high-end. Don't go high-end. Don't bring 20,000 to your mom at 1 million. You just kill her. Yeah. Let her have 2. Then help her to go to 3. Then by the time you are doing your 4th one, 5th one, she is already telling you she can't cope, come to teach you. So, but always start small. Don't like starting big. You see, that's why we don't agree with myself. No. I tell him, that's small. Baby steps. He says, you are too much. You are doing too many baby steps. Then also we'll do some adult steps. But But it's a question of now how we want to go about it.
The pain
Of making them.
starting like this.
The pain of that
No.
Yeah.
The pain of starting like this.
Uh-huh.
You put in 5 million. Then 6 months later, you have to destroy that to zero.
Yes.
This
Yes.
5 million is gone. And you never see it again.
Yes, yes,
So-
that's it. That's it. That's school fees. You see, the thing is, you see, that's school fees. You see, it's school fees. You see, there are two ways. Yeah? I can give you my books. If you are admitted to do medicine or finance, you can get notes from a former student, which will give you basically what to avoid and what not to avoid. Isn't it? So if you can learn from me, don't start lab. Because you waste a lot of money. I can tell you, you see, even this home, we had put mesh wire, we locked it down. Somebody came and laughed and said, "What are you doing? Remove those things." So we removed them. We made too many mistakes. So those mistakes is why you are here to avoid them. So if you now want to put a cow shed, you have an idea. This is the best way. But now it also depends on your pocket, isn't it? So again, yeah. Again, then you can do. You see, again, you can't start cool down, even when you know where the mistakes are. You also cannot start where I am because we are not at the same level. So you need to decide where is your race. Where do you want to start?
You need to
So,
You need to get started and make errors, and don't be afraid of mistakes.
what is the alternative to these matters?
The alternative to this mattress is what you saw on the other side, soft material. The alternative to it is what you saw, where we are using concrete. Yeah? Concrete. So you don't have to start with this kind of investment.
I've
Yeah.
seen some people using cabro for the floor here, not the sleeping area, but
you people use cardinal, which is okay. The only thing is that it doesn't save the cow food. So you are still in the same issue. It's a question of either cement or cardinal, whichever you want. Yeah. So water for animals is a must do. So what we do, we use the bathtubs, but they feed themselves using a cistern system.
okay.
So there's a system.
a ball valve.
There's a ball valve. When the water goes down there, then the water just goes out.
The decision for the bathtub versus tiles.
It's cleaning. This is easier to clean with. Yeah. Tiles is manual. This is easier to clean. Yeah, it's easier to clean. It's much. You see, this is meant for water. Yeah.
So is there a stopper?
Yeah. No, here, this is connected to that. That is connected to that. They flow like this, like that. Then this one is fed for they feed each other.
No, I have a question. On a 10-point scale, what is the mastitis rate at this?
We don't have mastitis. We used to have mastitis. We used to have mastitis. Mastitis is an environmental and cleanliness issue. The moment you deal with the environment, like now we are very worried because of the flies we are talking about. So, but what you do is you keep your cows. Okay. When you milk your cows, get this. When you milk your cows, you feed them. Yes. Immediately, so that they don't feed. So when they are standing and feeding, and you have dipped, remember the chemical I said you dip.
Yeah.
Then the hole that milk comes from closes nicely. When you allow them to sleep, the hole keeps open. So that's why you don't feed the cows before you milk. You first of all milk, then you feed them. So that by the time they are coming from there, they have time to stand. Don't allow your cows to go and sleep after milking. Yeah. That's you control mastitis. The other one is avoiding towels. You know the towels I talking about? Avoid that towel. Clean using water, just water. And then that's it. If you look, even you go to YouTube, in Europe, they don't have towels, they just brush them. That's it. They don't have towels. It's us, I don't know who told us that we have this. You know that katauro of kukamua ng'ombe, you know. Kanakamua hii, then you move from one cow to the other. So you keep transmitting the mastitis. The other one is identification of mastitis. You have to know how to to tell a cow has mastitis, and then you isolate it. Sawa sawa.
Only silage kweli? Ah. So alafu na hizi zingine bado as in dairy meal, silage, hay.
Yeah, this is the mix of when you crush. Rice stew is the worst. And if you want to know it's bad, where is here? We don't buy. But people come from all over Kenya to buy it. But whatever it is, we don't buy. And if we do, we will have to take it to the rare to break it down. The other reason why we don't like it is because they do a lot of KJ cows inside the bag and they do position. So we cannot you can ask it when you are sick, then you get it. You see that white cow? The original grandmother was like the one that had her. The original cow, the white one. It's number 25. You can see there is number 25, number 001, and number 002. Those are the original traditional cows. And you can see their offspring. Some of them are here. They are black and white. You cannot tell. They look Persian, but they are very nice. They are very robust. They are resistant to disease, and they go good. So there is something you are misled a lot by the and that is something you have to know about babies, because you have been in a long time. The best cow, if you remember long time ago, we used to call them crossbreed. The mix between our cows and the imported Frisian cows. That was the best cow. It eats less, it is resistant to disease, it's resilient. Now, I know these days people are importing embryo. The embryo is where you bring already a formed baby, then you come and implant it. That animal you get is from Europe. It's never tested in the weather of Africa. If you look at this place, the temperature here goes up to sometimes 40. Those animals cannot feed because they come from cold environments. That's why crosses are good. But we were misled that we need more hybrids. We moved from crosses. Crossbreeds are better. If you go to India, they cross the European cow with their buffalo, and they get a very good cow. Oh my God. Yeah, but because we Africa, we are foolish. We have this habit of feeling even our religion is not good. Our dressing is not good. So even now we are dressing each other in those are issues. Those are issues that we have to do. So if you want to do daily, if you can go for crosses, they are better. Don't go for pure hybrids. The crosses are good because they are resistant to disease. They set a fry in a woman, nothing happens. Those cows, even the goats, I keep telling myself, if you can get goats that are crosses between boar and local cow, goat, it's better than when you have a pure boar from. So those are issues. But sometimes we are very much in a hurry.
How do you contain wastage?
You just keep 2 days back. Yeah? Yes. it will be pushed back. You know, cows will always sell it and push what is. You see, you can see the way they are pushing. They are looking for the unga, and where it's sweet. Then they push out, they push out, they push out. Then they are clever. They are clever. Look, it's not it off. So, but after some time, somebody will come and look back. Then it will find out somebody new. Then it will see. Then finally, it will be what is possible. On the way, Hugo. Okay. This gentleman is called Ronald. He is one of the technical people who now make yogurt and mara and all that. Now we are even going to a new product. We have already gone. But again, that bring your samples. Give me samples. I'm already. So this is what you use for mana. Yeah. This is what you use for mana. You know, we had a very beautiful rock. Our son came and messed it up. And then we used to do have a nice castration, but they came and with our daughter, they said we want to see. So they worked on this. And they came up now with the new. This is for Maduana. This is now strawberry. And this is vanilla. And we start from 250 all the way to 5 liters. So for Mara, the most popular is 5 liters and 1 liter. 1 liter for drinking. And 5 liters for carrying. So and our Mara goes all the way to Mayare. We don't buy it from here, they take it to Mayare. And a lot of it goes to Mayare. So the Mara is now, we are doing more Mara, more Matuanara than yogurt. We are doing more this one. So we are now becoming more famous with the Rara. But we do. So this has been a journey. The original one was not you know the original branded food. So what we are doing here is coding. On the coding now you are able to put the date of manufacturing like that, the date of expiry, and also you are able to look at the batch number. So you know if a batch gets spoiled, you know what batch was spoiled and when it is. And for the customer, they are able to know when it's expired. So by the time you are saying you know whether it's expired. So that way we develop. And then our milk, our yogurt must be in a cold storage. Because we do not add preservative. That's you know when you take you have that feeling when you take Mara or yogurt, you feel a burning sensation here. That is preservative. And you see over time when you do a lot of preservative, then it causes blood cancer. That's where cancer comes from. You know, we say cancer comes from what we eat. It is not in the air. So that preservative is what causes cancer. For us to make it, we really test our meat against antibiotics or anything that is foreign. We must use meat that is not clean to make sure that our customers get it. And that's why it is always marketed in good quality. So we have people who take it all the way to Juba. They put it in the print in a record Juba. So they, because of quality, but then we maintain it because the idea is temperature is important. Because when you put it beyond a certain temperature, we are asked refrigerated and hot degrees. So if you start seeing yogurt that is sitting in the shelves and not being cheap, then it means that they have a lot of preservative, and on top of it, then it is actually they have kept the order. Because you see, yogurt is a food, and for it to become a food, it's got to replenish your digestive system. But to do that, it must be live yogurt. If it is dead yogurt, you are only filling your stomach with carbohydrates and starch. And that's why, but as we don't put cornstarch, we use milk, only milk peke yake, maziwa peke yake. So we don't do that. Most of the people, what they do, they skim the milk, they put corn starch. You know, corn starch is around as for making the milk. But we don't do that. We really do milk and that's why our milk is very good.
So without preservatives, how long will it last?
Yeah, this one, it takes more. 21 days. 21 days.
And it used to be chilled.
Yeah, but then you have to put it in the fridge. Not a freezer. Yeah? Freezer. You know when you put it milk in a freezer, it breaks down the milk. Now you get water and you get frozen, but you know the content of milk freezes at different levels. Water freezes at a different temperature, the solid freezes at a different temperature, then you will never, when you are freeze, it will never be homogeneous again. So that's why you have to keep it in the refrigerator. Not even fresh milk, you should never freeze it. Because when you freeze, you see when we boil, when we pasteurize, we make sure that we also homogenize. Homogenizing means kneading to a homogeneous solution with a machine which breaks up the fat and the milk mixes. If you go put it in the freezer, you will now separate. When you remove the milk, you find water and you find the cream is on one side. You will never get a homogeneous solution. That's why you should never refrigerate. You should never freeze. We introduced now what is called kefir. Kefir spells K-E-F-I-R. It's very good for the stomach. And it's also prevents cancer. And it's a new product that we have introduced into the market. But it's a little pricey. Thank you. But these guys are trained. All of them are trained. They come from college, then we employ people with diplomas, then they are the ones who come from college. And how you Korea? In the solution which is called Korea, it can go to negative 20 degrees. Then that's what, when you boil, it goes, then that's what you want. Up here, they can have a look at them. I will put the You can know why. The potato vines itself, but we use potato vines that don't have a lot of sweet potatoes, so they grow faster. They are for fodder. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you see, the other one is we are trying with this tree here. This is a traditional tree which is very good in feeding cows and goats. This is I don't know what it's called in English, but it's local. It's not like Cariadra, but it is the protein level is to me is much better. But it's a local tree here. So we have quite some berries there. When we came, we found it. We started uprooting it. Then somebody came here, a nutritionist said, "You are wasting your time. This is the best feed for cows." So we keep it. So we now have cut it. Now sprouts out, then we have it. And it's the same one that we are growing here. We are trying to grow them. But we also do Cariadra, which is rich in protein. So for cows, what I will tell you is avoid concentrate as much as possible. If you can do good fodder, you can keep off concentrate.
So you concentrate on good fodder.
Concentrate on fodder and less on concentrate, because concentrates are expensive. You know, doing milk in Kenya is very expensive.
Yeah.
If you go to Uganda, where is our Ugandan counter? Yeah. Milk in Uganda, they produce it cheaper than us. And the reason is their milk, they use fodder more than they use concentrate. We use concentrates more than we use fodder. So we believe in concentrates. So, but concentrate is expensive and it is still not good for cows. So if you can be able to go fodder, that's why they say super napier is very high in crude proteins. If you can give super napier and avoid giving dairy meal, a lot of dairy meal, you are better off in milk because you bring your production level down. If you can use potato vines and avoid using the concentrates for energy, then you are cheaper than the person using gunia, a bag of dairy meal. Because we love saying dairy meal, dairy meal, dairy meal, dairy meal. But dairy meal is expensive. Yeah. And that's where the Ugandan milk is cheaper than Kenyan milk. It's all an issue of what do Kenyans feed the animals on, what do Ugandans. And that's where the debate is. So you use more of grow your food. If you grow your food, you are much better. So don't love concentrate. The only thing you cannot avoid concentrate, unga, is cook chicken. But even chicken, if you can have your maize, you have 60% of your chicken feed. I don't know whether I made my point on that.
Yeah, this sorghum.
Yeah,
In the sorghum.
so which one? No.
This one.
I think there's a bit of sorghum. Yeah. We plant a lot of sorghum, but not in this farm yet. I think
Okay.
it's a seed that
Okay.
we do serious sorghum. We buy sorghum for cows. When there's sorghum for cows,
Yeah.
because again you can poison cows with sorghum. The sorghum for human beings, ile ya uji, is a poison for cows. Yes, it's poisonous. Cows get poisoned by it. So you have to get the correct sorghum. And the way to get the sorghum is either you go to Karo, you know what we call curry.
Yeah.
They will sell you sorghum here for cows. Don't go buy sorghum from your market, the one for uji, and you go brand that with your mob. It's a poison. There's what is for cows and what is for and people, human beings. Yeah. So again, don't hear sorghum, then you go to your market and you pick sorghum from there. Tumeelewana? So you can hear the machines they are producing now. They are producing energy now. Yeah. So from here we can tell how much we are doing. We are able. You see already now, at the moment, from it, we are producing 55.2 kilowatts, and we are using 56. So from Kenya Power, we are using only 2.9. So we are 100% sustainable. So we are using now solar only, and we are using about 67.6 kilowatts. If you want to know what is 67.6 kilowatts, that transformer you see next year, the small one is about 100 kilowatts. So we are using now almost the whole amount that is coming from here. Yeah. So there are times it produces up to 100. It is 100 kilowatts. So the idea was to put another one there, another 100, then we try to bring the to about 50%.
Imemwangalia. Wow.
No, you don't need to.
I don't.
Wow.
For what? Oh. You know, farming. Oh, you have reversed from there.
Labda wameogopa.
Ai, hakuna
Yakiteremka.
Farmers are sophisticated. Hata tuko na tripod ya.
Hey.
This is serious technology.
Yeah.
No, the road has it's marammed all the way down.
All the way, yeah?
All the way down. We tried to.
How much is an acre here?
Here.
Yeah.
When we bought or now?
No.
Now is this side. This side you can go to about 3.5 to 4. Here and where we are. Here we are. Anything touching tarmac is 18.
18 per acre.
18 million per acre.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now hapo kwetu. If you go towards the back, maybe the second right row, then they go for about between 7. 7 there.
Wow.
Initially when we came here, value of Rad was. Here we have 22 acres.
Yeah.
And we invested of silage.
Yes.
So right now you can see the damage the climate has done. This climate change is a real issue. So because usually the silage pits come from all the edge up to here, and you can see now they are empty. Yeah, but this is typically how it looks like. He asked me, why haven't you concreted? You don't concrete. What you do, I told you, farming is not heavy investment. You don't have to heavily invest. What you do, this is the best way. You have the soil, then you line it up with with that paper lineage. Then you put your silage, you put your chopped maize or chopped sorghum. You kanyanga na tractor. We usually even use a backhoe. You kanyanga properly. You compress. Then this takes about, the last time we had wood, we had 20. This one we have to, how many lorries? This takes 50 tons. Those are many lorries. So, and then after that you cover, then you put soil. Then you leave it. It can even go for 3 years without any change. And the longer, silage is like wine. It ages, it improves with age. Yeah, the older the silage is, the better. This is like now. This is very young because we did it and we have removed it immediately. But the old silage is very tasty.
So how often you need to do a consumption of how long? What I mean is, as soon as you open it, within what period of time should you consume it?
So long as we are covering, we actually use it gradually.
Okay.
We can use it for a whole month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unafungua, unatoa ile
unatoa alafu unafunika.
Unafunika tena.
Unafunika.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na hiyo ukifungua ukitoa si oxygen inaingia.
No, you return the paper. As long as the compression was good.
Okay.
And tomorrow you are going to cut again. The one that is only exposed is the one at the front, which is only one day. It does not have change.
Okay.
Yeah, we have never experienced any change. Usually silage, many people lose because of you can actually put 50 tons and you get manure.
Manure.
You can get manure out of it.
It rots.
Yes, very easily.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and you can have a lot of trouble. So
Yeah,
you have to compress. You have to compress very properly. These days, people have come up with new ways of doing it. You can load it into the balls. You load it. There are machines now for making silage.
Yeah.
Yes.
You pack it and load it with paper. So that's also another way of dealing with it. But then you have to make sure that what you use is fire proof.
Yes.
Because I can tell you, if you put it in the store and the rats go for it,
you're done.
Now again you are straight into manure. And now you have spent money on it.
Yes.
So you have to use the paper that doesn't get eaten by rats. So this is one way. The other one is like now the next season we are thinking we are going to try to bed it. Yeah, we will try to bed it and then. Oh, umemanage kufungua? You can have a look.
Anthony, nikujie na kiasi.
The one on top. Hiyo ya juu.
This one we just put it in which month are we?
November.
October.
We put it in July.
This is 6 months.
We are supposed to move it after 10 weeks. But because we didn't have a reserve of we usually would have kept it for 6 months. Now instead of buying it, let's finish what we have. Yeah. That is sorghum.
And you said you don't use molasses.
No, we don't use molasses. We don't use molasses because already the maize we have is already enough.
So long as molasses is sugar.
Yeah.
And if you use the maize at the right age, and the sorghum at the right age, you don't need to add more. And then when you're adding molasses, the method of putting is very cumbersome because you are there with a can.
Yeah.
And this one tunamwaga na marori then we tippers and all that, and then you just compress.
Okay.
If you look at YouTube,
Yeah.
just check the one they put in mountains. There's nobody with molasses. Molasses was a very old technology by the people who are training us in agriculture. They used to tell us to put molasses, but you see, they also never used to advise us when is it best actually to cut the maize. So that's why they use it. But if you use like now we were talking about maize straws,
After harvesting the maize.
after harvesting the stalk.
Yeah.
Then if you use that, you can tip it up with molasses. But the moment you put maize and you don't remove the mahindi, you stay with it.
And for those who would like to use the maize stalks, after harvesting the maize and you have those stalks and you don't know what to do with them, if you are a daily farmer, don't throw them away. I have some of them which I've dumped in the compost. You saw them, but those ones we are using them we are going to use it as compost manure, because by the time they came, they weren't on, so they were already gone bad, so we can't use them. But what we usually do, that is maize which we harvest for staff. You remember I said we give staff our food. These are their vegetables. This is part of their food. So this is where they come for the vegetables. The unga. We have a farm. We have given them. So whatever amount of maize they go use. When you are coming to our compound, you notice there is a silo. That is their store for their maize. So they farm the maize. They farm the vegetables. The only thing the company buys for them is now the mafuta, chumvi, sukari, kama hizo. Nyama wanakulanga maharagwe.
Wheat flour and all that.
Yes. Nani yako hapo? Give me my bread. Give me the bread.
But these are your eggs. These are your eggs.
Yes, we use
The eggs are yours.
Yeah, the eggs we use here. Yeah. You know this. It's called, yeah. Then we do this, we do big bread. I'm gonna make a one. Yeah, so that's what we work on. And you notice this one, everything is method. The baking was introduced by our daughter. So, but when we started working, now we took it over. So that's it. So this one, where we sell milk, we sell our bread, and we sell scones, and we sell eggs. And next, you also can eat. So it's eggs. So you come for breakfast, you buy milk, you buy bread, you buy eggs. The only thing we don't sell is teas.
Okay.
But if you go to our outlet, we do coffee. We do cappuccino, we do what, but you can eat it. So it's end, and then this one is 24 hours. This used to be a training room for farmers. This is where you would have been until my wife came and they put. You can see. You see that machine? You see that one on top? That one. That is what she bought first. She told me I want 150,000. She bought that. Within no time it was good here. No, it was good somewhere else. Then she kept it. Can you add this? Can you bring this? They took over. Now, see that? Attachment. Who asked about attachment? I'm going to ask. She is on attachment, but she is on attachment because they are not happy in school. She is in university. You are doing what in university? Yeah. She is doing livestock production. Right now she is training here. She is working on her course, but now on a practical angle. We give them attachment.
So does she move in through different departments or she?
Yeah. Oh, when she is doing that, we'll take her to the cows. So that she can get So we bring University of Nairobi students, all universities from all over. They come here. We use akara, yeah, for yogurt. we use a mixture of color, but we have a color sheet for our product. But mainly our main color is blue and white because of milk. For milk we use blue and white. That's our color. But for bread it's always good to use color that is supposed to. But everything is method. Everything is method. Whatever you do is method. The only thing we don't do is up. That one I don't understand. However aggressive you are, no. Now that.
No alcohol. Only kama my cousin.
You see, this is a container. This is a container office. Yeah? So this is where she operates. So you see now everything is automated. When they pasteurize, when they buy, when they supply, they capture it on the system, and she's able to receive everything on her phone, post it in the system, and we get the reports. So everything is automated. These are the shearer machines. You see, this container is more than 19 years old. Yeah. Wow. And we can just keep changing it. Initially, it used to be a container for keeping animal feed. The other day, we changed it into animal feed. And then our son branded it. Don't ask me what all this patches are about. Even he branded our bus, our road, it became patches. This is our shearer machine. Now, you see, there are many ways of life. You see, you can import shearers and slaves. Now I teach you something. You cannot obey. This is a shearer machine. This is for the yogurt. So you buy the compressors, you buy the rotor tank, the normal rotor tank. Then you make the tube. Then you do an evaporator. Then you have a shearer machine. And then you insulate. So this is made by our people in Kenya. This is imported. The same is much better. Because when I want to keep anything, that's what it is. This is 10,000, this is 10,000. I can get what you know on the machines are used. But it will cost you about, this costed us 5 million many years ago. That's about 2017. This costed us about 3 years ago. 3 years. Because again, you can't have a view. So that is for hiyo ni store ya mayai.
Hii ni super napier.
Yeah, we'll show you on the other side. This is super napier.
Okay.
And it is also on the other side. Now, then we have about digester. So you know milk produces a lot of dirty water.
Yes.
So we have about digester. We walk through that. So the biodigester, the water comes from the factories, comes there, when they need to pump it. It comes there, then it moves from there to here, to the chamber, then from that chamber to this chamber, that chamber to this chamber, comes to this chamber, comes to that chamber, comes to that chamber, comes here, goes there, you push it to the front. Then here we have introduced microorganisms, yeah, for digesting. So otherwise you would be feeling very bad smell. Yeah. So this is how we clean up the environment. Then we pump it, it goes to the supernet. It's the one that we use for farming. It's just a question of recycling the water, because otherwise we would lose a lot of water. And this one you have to be certified by KEBS. KEBS have come and no neither. NEMA has to come here and sort it out. Then here we go Kariadra for animals. We just have harvested it. So throughout we are pumping it to the farm.
How old is this?
This supernet here. Okay, now this is the high zone. It gets to this level within a period of about 45 days.
From cutting.
From cutting.
45
By
days.
45 days you have this height.
Very
You know it's a very high consumption of nutrients. So I will show you on the other side where it's now properly looked after. Because here we only pump water. The other side we use the fresh out from the cows. If it does very well. Because it
Better than this.
better than this. This is bad. This is not good.
What is the source of your water?
So we have two boreholes. We have a borehole here, and we have another borehole on the other side. We have two boreholes in the fire. And we pump using soil. Wow. Actually, the factory, as we are talking, all this going on, the power, we use solar and we use chemical. Right now, we are on solar system.
So it's like 50-50 or?
Okay, depending on the night consumption, during the day, we are 50-50, but because of working at night, we end up with no, because of working at night, when there is no sun, then we know what about that for solar. But we are still investing in solar, because now, since we invested it, we put money on it some 1 year, 8 months, 1.5 years ago. We've already saved about 4 million.
Wow.
Sorry, we have saved 4 million. Because our power bill is about $1.4.3
Per month.
per month. So we have been able to lower that bill to about 700 to 800,000. But we can actually, the payback period is 3.5 years. So we invested about 8-9 million. Within 3.5 years, we should get our money back.
And then we start just enjoying.
Then now we start enjoying. So after that, we are putting another unit, which should be able to take us to the next level. So here, you see, power is very important. That's why we have two generators. This is a 150 kilowatt, this is 150, and also we have our own transformer. Because electricity is all generators. These generators are standby generators. So when power goes off, they kick out. They automatically kick out. Because it's the same one they are using to cook at the Italy, at the gate.
Oh, you're using the same power.
Yeah,
the whole power.
The whole farm. It's the washout, the cleaning they are doing in the factory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it has a lot of use to it.
What about the steam that's used the oil and that?
You know, the condensate goes back to the oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The condensate, that's recycled. We try to use a lot of green. Yeah. You notice we have a lot of solar systems. Yeah. Solar lighting also. Or as you are walking in, those are solar panels and stuff. So because this place there's a lot of there's enough sunshine.
So for one cow, you have like, can you get a map out how it jumps from one cow to 5 and then from 500 to like 1,000, or
We keep
one after one, small bits?
Oh, you are talking about from the one cow.
Yes.
The other one was haphazard.
But all the way.
All the way. We just, you know, farmers, let me tell you. I was talking to somebody and we were talking about doing. I told you I'm a banker.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, do you have a business plan? I said, the moment you ask me about a business plan, you are not a farmer. Farmers don't have business plan. They have business ideas.
Yeah.
Business plan means you are skeptical of what you are going into.
Yeah.
So business idea means I've seen an opportunity, I jump. But farmers don't have business plan.
Yeah.
Because that's an academic exercise.
Yeah, they have ideas.
They have business ideas. I am not a farmer, I am a business person. So I am only invested in farming. So that's why I'm a farmer. So, but the issue is, I have a business idea and I think we can execute it through farming. I don't have a business plan. We are actually applying for some funds from one of the government issues, and they say, bring your business plan. I say, I don't have a business plan. I have a business idea.
Yeah.
So now we have to employ somebody to come and pay.
Yeah.
But all bankers ask for business plans. But farmers don't have business.
Yeah.
They have ideas.